What's going on, y'all? This is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 4, Episode 8. What's going on, y'all? I know I've been out of cahoots for a couple of minutes, maybe a couple of days. I ain't been on since Love and Hip Hop 6 and 7, and I posted all those videos. But anyway, I'm back in the mix, and I think I'm going to do something like this a little bit. You know, with the camera, kind of move around a little bit, give you some excitement for a little bit. But anyway, let's get into this review. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and leave your thoughts under my video in the comment section below. In the comment section below, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Before I start this video off, I want to respond to a comment that was replied back to me on the Ghetto Review, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Review Season 4 Episode 8 she did on Monday. And I forgot the lady's name. I think it was Sweetie817 or something like that. And I replied back, replying back to the Ghetto Review, and she was going on this stating about how she wanted Jocelyn to make it, but Jocelyn keep giving her reasons to doubt her success. And Stevie getting back, she hoping Stevie get back to where he was in music and everything else, of course, and him getting back sober. And I replied back with the reason why Stevie won't get back to where he was in music is basically because of Jocelyn. People in the music industry will not respect Jocelyn and what he's trying to do for Jocelyn because Jocelyn is not music. She's not going to go nowhere in music. And I'm going to get to that when I get to my review, but I'm going to reply back to her comment because it was too much. It's too much to type. So I thought, why not do it in the beginning of my video? The reason why I say that is Jocelyn is not music, and the only reason why he is doing that is because Jocelyn keep bugging him. I mean, at the end of the day, Jocelyn's not going nowhere. This Cootie Cat video, okay, because it's Stevie J, we understand his music, his musicality, and his music genius. Because, of course, he Bad Boys, Biggie, Tupac, all of them. But at the end of the day, we like the music. We don't like Jocelyn. We want Stevie J. We don't want Jocelyn. And it comes to show you every time she performs, she's being booed. That is not the type of music that we want to hear. That's not the type of music that is in. So at the end of the day, Jocelyn in music is not going nowhere. This is not me hating on her. This is not me saying or speaking anything bad against her. It's just not going to happen. Even though, because we're everything. Okay, let's look at the video. When you look at the video, we like the music, we like the musicality that Stevie J brought and how he tried to mix it in with her type. But at the end of the day, we're laughing at the video. We're laughing because we cannot understand nothing she's saying. We're laughing at Stevie J because he's trying his hardest. I mean, it's a laughing fucking stock. Okay? That's basically what it is. We're laughing. We're not dancing. We're laughing. Even though I kind of like, cause just with my cootie cat. Ow! I mean, he did music, and it's not Jocelyn, it's Stevie J with the child support. No, the child support is the reason why he's broke. Child support is the reason why he's constantly in jail. It's Jocelyn and their substance abuse. If you are married, and you're doing this and she's doing that, you're getting clean, and you're asking her to get clean with you, and she's saying, no, your problem is not my problem. No, what you're doing is your own problem. Yes, it's true, but if you're married, which we know they're not, and I'm going to get to that in my review, then you as a wife is supposed to support your husband. If you're doing anything that can possibly bring him back to what he was doing back when you two was in the world and doing what you was doing, then that's not a wife. She's not helping him and she's not supporting him. Because at the end of the day, let's get to the straight point. Let's go back to when she first met him. Let's go back to all the reunion specials. She wants Stevie J for his beefcake and for his money and for her to get out there. When Stevie J was out there doing his thing, he was with Mimi. Mimi had her own. She need his money. She need nothing he had. All she wanted him to do was be there for Eva. But no, you got somebody who's pulling from him when he's trying to go up, but she's pulling him down. So, and I'm talking about spiritually. Like, he's trying to go up and she's pulling him down because all she wants is what he's trying to strive for. Which, if you do a simple subtraction, he has nothing. So at the end of the day, Stevie J is not going to continue to prosper until he get rid of her. If he has to put her in the studio just so he can kick the bullshit out of his hair, then he's not going to go nowhere. And that's period, point blank, and that is my response.
No.
going on, y'all? Y'all are back with the review. Another straight to the point. This is going to be my new thing I'm doing with reality TV shows that I'm not doing full recaps on. So it's going to be my straight to the point review. Recap and response for Love and Hip Hop Season 4, Episode 8. What I really want to start doing now is, when I'm giving details, like if I comment on like the Gutter Views video or Ashley Miller, and I know I get a lot of response back. So, and a lot of my things are coming from, I kind of dumb it down a little bit when I'm under their comments because I don't want to leave a full breakdown or a story. So what I would do is give you bits and pieces so you can decipher and understand where I'm coming from. But it's a lot to that. So when you respond back, what I want to do and what I'm going to start doing is replying back to you under their comments and saying, I responded to your comment or your question in the beginning of my video for you to go watch and get that comment. So I don't want to leave like a whole big long paragraph under that thing and be like, because nobody want to read that. Why leave a paragraph under your response or your comment for me or under a friend's video when I can just give you maybe 1 or 2 or 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes or maybe even 30 seconds of what I was talking about or what I meant, so you can understand in depth. You can understand my attitude, and it's not like, oh, I'm being oblivious or I'm not understanding or, you know, I'm just being, you know, straight disrespectful and blunt. You can see my attitude, you can see my spirit, you can feel my persona, you know, hey, this is what it is and this is his thoughts and this is his opinion. And not like, oh, he's being rude or he doesn't understand or he just, you know, blotting out stuff. So with that being said, let's get into this review. So, oh mercy, this is the only thing I don't like about this. My arm hurt. But in Kalina, only thing I gotta say about Kalina is I like the fact that you're supporting your husband, but it's something about giving my last $75,000 into a club that I don't know any prospects about. I don't know how much money is giving me back, and I don't know if the person I'm giving this money to is really going to deliver and giving me my money back when my money is supposed to be my life savings and it's supposed to be going towards my music. And I can't get my husband to understand that. And that's like crazy. That's crazy to me in a sense, because I mean, what it is for you to do. I got another question. Is it me, or was last season, wasn't Tony bald-headed and had like, wasn't bald-headed and then his, you know, his head was shining? What the hell all this hair coming from? Like, I know he wasn't like bald-headed like his hair can't grow back or anything like that, but that nigga was straight bald-headed. I'm like, where you get this hair from? But the hair look good. I'm feeling the little, you know, the little bushy new look. I'm feeling cleaners. But I'm liking that couple. I wish that would be. I wish instead of putting Stevie J and Chris, they need to go ahead and put Kalina and old dude or just Kalina, because she's giving us storyline. So I would like for her to be, you know, in rolling credits instead of Stevie J, because you already know where that Moni got that from. She got that from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So she's like, why not bring that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? But anyway, Jocelyn and Stevie J, I hope y'all caught it when Stevie J and Jocelyn got into that little argument, and he's like, I would never marry you. I would hope that's, you know, a lesson to let y'all know that them niggas ain't really married, because we still ain't seen no marriage certificate. We know they ain't married. That's why you're keeping up a lie. That's why nothing is going to suffer, because you're living a lie. And it's substance abuse, it's child support payments, it's arguments, it's just crazy. So with that being said, I'm done with Stevie J and Jocelyn. Let's get on to this Arian and Margot situation. I can't really just say that Arian is fake, but her actions are showing fake, because, and the reason why I say that is, I mean, it's clear that she's been adamant and has been by Mimi's side since the beginning, but my thing is that you can't stand or you don't like Nico, because you know and you're adamant about how he's an opportunist. Now let's go back into the seasons to further let you know and understand why I feel this way about why Arian is meeting up with Margot. Because if you feel Nico is an opportunist and you don't like Nico, and I'm not saying that since you don't like Nico, you shouldn't like his wife, but at the end of the day, if you don't like Nico and you think he's an opportunist, what you think Margot is? Why are you going meeting up with Margot trying to get more information? Why are you going meeting up with Margot trying to get more information? The reason why I'm saying this is specifically because you're very adamant you don't like Nico. He's an opportunist doing that. But if you think that Mimi was behind it, and of course Mimi had something to do with it because she's in the sex tape. But you talking about Nico's opportunities, I don't like him, and this and that and the third. But you're going to meet up with somebody he's married with, somebody whose friend, who's Nico, who's allegedly sleeping with, who's in this gay sex tape that's lingering around the entertainment world, came last season. Before all of this even jumped out, before we even thought that, hey, Mimi can be the mastermind behind all this stuff, when everything was real, he came and said how Margot was behind everything, how Nico knew everything, and now we're coming back into this season finding out that Nico been taping these conversations from the beginning of the relationship. Getting to that tea. Now let's go back. Now remember when Margot's like, I don't have nothing to do with the situation, I know nothing about it, I don't have anything to do with it. It's between Nico and Mimi, right? Let's go back. Okay, remember that. Let's go back to the after party of last week with Rashida and Margot. When a fan asks, "Are you benefiting from this tape?" She looked dumbfounded and took her literally 3.5 minutes to answer her. And then she's like, "Well, no, I'm this," and she basically flip-flopped around the question and basically turned it into something else. Let's go back into the episode. Let's go back to the episode. Now, this is a person who claims she didn't know nothing about it between her and Nico, that she didn't know the extent of how everything was going. Why all of a sudden now you're adamant about what's going on? You know so much about Mimi. You know so much that she's the mastermind behind it. You know so much, but when you first came on, oh, I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. But now now you know everything about it. Like you were there, third man cameraman, and you just knew it. So that's fishy to me. And then Arian meeting up with her. It's one thing to meet up with her and be friends with her and saying, hey, this is for business. But it's one thing to keep talking to her about the tape. And now you're going behind her back and like now you're questioning Mimi and doing this and that. This is what I'm not understanding about the whole situation of this sex tape. It's like, oh, 1 minute, Mimi is. What I'm saying about this situation is why would Mimi be the mastermind behind everything when this was something that had been happening? Remember when the first sex tape first came out before it was released, and we found out that it got stolen and all this other stuff. Remember, he's like, at first she was scared to even have sex with him on camera, but then he groomed her and had her to be comfortable. So after all this time, every time y'all have sex, you're turning on the camera because now she's comfortable with it. So now you don't have nothing. Now y'all can do whatever y'all want. Now you have the bags after y'all had sex in Barbados. Now all of a sudden you leave your bags so it can be leaked. And now to the biggest porn company. And you're the one who dropped the information to Mimi. And they're talking about, oh, well, I was trying to save her because she's a mother and she's doing this. No, stop lying. Because if you, all of a sudden now, all this, the thing is out now. All of a sudden now, oh, Mimi is the mastermind behind it. I was doing that to protect her. No, because if you cared about her like you said you did, if you didn't care about her like you said you did, then I wouldn't ruin my reputation behind nobody with no wife, kid if I ain't really give a damn about her, and all I want out of her was money. But at the end of the day, we know what it is. Now, will I say Mimi knew about it? Yeah, of course. She's in the sex tape. Of course, she had to sign a deal because why put your business, your coochie, and your booty out there, a sucking penis, for free? Obviously. But now I want to see, because I'm on the mess with this situation. I want to see what's going to happen next week, because now Mimi finna come clean. I really want to know what the hell is finna happen. So let's leave it at that and stay tuned to next week, because it's going to be a hell of a review. I just want to let you know that how Margot is playing the situation and how I feel like she knew. Now, she might not knew the extent, but she knew. But at the end of the day, while all of a sudden you knew nothing about it, all of a sudden now you know everything about it. And now Arian, I can see what Arian is doing, because at the end of the day, she didn't have a problem with Margaroo. But the way you're going about it is shady. And I think Arian wanted Mimi she was so adamant about getting away from Stevie J. Now she's adamant about Nico, and now you're meeting up with the arch nemesis. That's fishy to me. And you're you're not a true friend. It's almost like, yeah, Mimi probably lied to you. Maybe I have told you all the truth, but the way you're going about it is stupid. And you're going about it going to a source that claims she didn't know nothing about it, but know everything about it now. That's fishy to me, but this has been your Love and Hip Hop, Season 4, Episode 8. Straight to the point, recap and response review. See you next week for a hell of a review.